DT, how you doing today? It's been a while, couple of weeks. What have you been up to? Still teaching in the bush or back in civilization? Not too bad. I mean, starting to get busy with my wife's business. Like she makes gift baskets, and Christmas is always nutty. So I'm starting the late nights of working here because it's hard to work when during the day because there's just stuff going on, people coming in and out and all this jazz, and nighttime you get peace and quiet to make stuff. That's good news. When do you go back teaching, or is that like one and done? Okay. You got any plans for? Well, I mean, I say like I act like it's already Christmas, but it's technically not even Jan or not even December yet. Well, it's December for you. You're already in December. Yeah, it's a very random bit of stuff this week. It should be interesting. That the black is always popular. That should be fun. Even some weird Jersey stuff that I'm a little bit interested to see. Mariners and Raw. I have to check. Um, Mariners I had at 269 and the Royals at 149 in update. If that's the right one. Hang on, that might not be right the one. Hold on. Did I do it? Nope, I did it again. I lied. 109 and 59. Sorry. 109 and 59. I have a maddening spreadsheet that I would like. I need desperately to clean up, but I can't bring myself to do it. I mean, I got a good deal on the case, so it wasn't you know, no reason to get weird, you know. Okay. Hopefully it produces something fancy. That would be nice to see. I'm curious. I mean, some stuff moved surprisingly decently. So I think we'll get a fair bit of it done today. That was unpaid work. That was just, well, they should have given you a little something something for that. Yeah, you're just gonna have to work double time, I guess, right? I gotta check. You know what? I thought. Speaking of that, there's some stuff that I'm not sure. I swear I thought I ordered Sunday. Oh damn, that was delivered today. Okay. Sorry, I ordered some stuff. Completely forgot some stuff that was supposed to be coming today. That was rough. It's not cheap. I mean, especially like by weight, you know. I mean, like this. Yeah, I mean, it's not cheap. I mean, I think those. Let me. Well, here I can look. That might be right. Hold on. Let me check here. Because I mean, like once it hits. I mean, like that box, the box that I ship to you usually, like that medium kind of like squarish flat rate box. That's $85 for me to ship. And then, like, I mean, a box of stuff is going to be about. I mean, you know, probably about the same. UPS might be cheaper, but it's. Or UPS really isn't that much cheaper, but so. I mean, 77 is not. They're not scamming you on the cost. Let me just put it that way. They're not, you know, they're not pocketing $60 just and going, haha. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I only ship to you when it's a box full. I mean, you didn't seem like you cared that it came like every other week or every 2 weeks or something. So I didn't really you know press it to go like every week or anything. But I mean, it's all right. I mean, I'm curious, like eBay, like when you were having them ship. I mean, well, no, because I know the taxes don't hit until like $2,000, right, for you guys, something like that. Like as long as it's under 2,000, you don't have to pay any import tax. I think. That was weird. My monitors just went black. God. I'll leave this up. I do not like Dallas, and I think they are going to wipe the floor with Seattle. So much so. Dance, monkey, dance. Yeah, that one. I watched. I gotta say, man, they have done a spectacular job of putting like some terrible games on on prime time, and that one was one that was so bad, so bad. I mean, just awful. And I mean, he's I guess he was technically better off not knowing the playbook. They should have never taught him any of the playbook. Just let him go on out there and just guessed, because that seemed to work way better. I mean, at least he can fall back on NASA, so he's got that. And I don't really have anything against Minnesota. I mean, I used to because the Bucks were in their division for some reason for a while, but hang on, what is this? No wife asking questions. I mean, is he worse than Justin Fields? I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Oh my god. Nah, I mean, who knows? Hang on 1 second. Sorry. Madness. Sorry, wife questioning things. Yeah, somebody busted it. All right, let's I mean, we might as well. I'm in a jersey. I got some extras, so I'm just gonna let me grab one. Let's see where it's there. I'm hoping the Giants, ZT. I'm hoping the Giants. But I mean, who knows? That's anybody but the Dodgers. I mean, really, anyone but the Dodgers. Yankees, I mean, I would tolerate, but just not the Dodgers. Not the Dodgers. But I mean, I have to hope for the Giants. And a bit, I mean, like there's always like swirling rumors that the Giants we're gonna get Aaron Judge at some point. Like I mean, apparently we had signed Carlos Correa until we found out that it was his brother with a bum ankle or some garbage. Then decided no. So who knows? Okay, let's do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna record this anyway. All right. Hey, everybody! Carpet with you. Welcome in a tree lot in the middle of nowhere. Don't ask. I got some of these Leaf autograph jerseys. I had a couple of extras, so if somebody wants one, I got like $150. I'll give you one for. Maybe even less. I'm not even sure. I don't know. It's an adjustable price. Let's see what's it. Let's take a look at one. This can be a little hard to see and get into, but I mean, this is what it looks like. On that Jersey Football 2013 edition. I think I'm gonna move it over to this camera over here for right now. There's, of course, the all-important Leaf seal on the bottom of it, so that's important. Gotta have that. All right, let's see who might it be. Hall of Famer, non-Famer, someone that might be a Hall of Famer in the future. I mean, not a current player. We can go that far. Well, you can kind of see it's like a light bluish color. I mean, if that gives anybody a what do you call it? An idea. Let's see. I'll go so far to tell you, played running back for. Oilers mostly. Let's just move on. It is Earl Campbell. Didn't even need the Earl part there, but this. I mean, not. Let's be real. They're not licensed jerseys, so no logos. But it is stitched on numbers, so that's something nice there, and that is Earl's Scribble Scrabble. So that's one that would have been figure out who the Houston Oilers were. Yeah, but thinking about it, it's right to you. $19 division for that madness. You get only one hit per person. Who are the Oilers now? The Texans? I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Titans. Not Titans. Sorry, not Texans. Titans. So it would have been an AFC South had we done that divisionally. I guess they still got that light bluish kind of coloration. You know what I mean? I kind of want. I mean, the last thing I need is another jersey because I have a what do you call it? How old was that one? What? Earl Campbell is Hall of Fame, yes. Yeah. How old? How old? What? I have a Jameis Winston autograph jersey. I got Mike Evans autograph jersey. Both sitting in a box, just sitting in it. Oh, I mean, this was like one of these 23 leaf auto jerseys that I have, like, that I'm doing the divisionals on. I have 10 total boxes, but I really didn't want to put 10 divisionals up just because it gets excessive to have that much, stuff in the store. So it's brand new. I mean, and again, they're not licensed, so it's it's a replica jersey without the logo and stuff on it. I mean, he's still alive. Earl, he is. Let me see. He's got to be what, in his 70s, probably. 68. Only 68. Hall of Famer. 1979 MVP, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All Pro. Three-time Offensive Player of the Year. 1978 Rookie of the Year by all major people. Averaged 4.3 yards a carry for his career, which is crazy. Pro Football Reference even lists his fantasy points. 1,426 fantasy points in his career. Crazy. But yeah, doing divisionals, $19 division. But again, there's only one person going to get it. So it is a not a lottery ticket of sorts, but it's. Oh yeah, no, Earl Campbell was legit. He was for reals. Just older. Went to Texas. First pick in the first round of the 1978 draft. He was good. He was good. I mean, only played 8 years. Almost hit 2,000 yards rushing in 1980. Averaging 5 yards a carry. Oh, that's bonkers. Oh, I mean, what's not, Just say, how are you doing today? Hang on, let me make sure this is... I mean, I do love some mashed potatoes, and I do love gravy. I am a whore for gravy. What are you up to today? Sorry, I got somebody dropping something off, so I got some confusion as far as what's going on there. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we got our tree. We got our tree. I hate Christmas tree shopping. The wife wants a live tree, but she wants a live tree that's like 9 feet tall and weighs, somewhere around the range of like 200 pounds. That's like so. That's basically as fat as myself. Which is not. They don't make trees that fat. Even nature can't make a tree as fat as I am. But she wants one, that's you just don't, you can't get anymore. They don't grow them like that anymore. A Rockefeller Center type looking tree. So she goes around and around and around and around. Well, the ones, I don't know what they charge up there, but like Home Depot for a 9 foot tree here won $170. Lowe's, I think, won like 140, and then we ended up buying one at a grocery store of all places. Like there's this like chain called Publix it's Florida, mostly Florida, in the South, some too. But there happens to be one that's like near us that is a giant store, and they sell trees. Not all of them, like very few of the Publixes do, but this one happens to sell trees. Went there, and they had one that she was acceptable to have, and was $110. But I figure like the tree is like they keep the nicer ones up north, and as they get further south, it's crappier, 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 until it hits Florida when you got nothing but just like pencil trees. But that's the other thing too. Like I kind of feel bad that this tree has spent. It's got to be like 10 years. I don't know how long it takes to grow a tree this size. But we're just gonna chop that bitch down, and we're gonna light it up for 30 days, and then throw it in the trash, burn it, turn it into compost. I've been fighting for a fake tree for years, but it's a losing battle currently. And at least this year, like we're on top of the. Normally we're late on getting a tree, we're late getting our Christmas card together, but ordered the Christmas card today. Your boy handled that himself. Took care of all that. Even did some photo edits. So we're getting on it, sort of. Hang on one quick second. The wife is asking me to look for something. Let's see, this is still not done. $1,000? You crapping me? No way. No way. How long does it take this MFer to drive to the beach, man? Picked it up at 2 hours ago. Oh, so much of a mess. Somebody keeps trying to open the door. I'm not, I mean... Hold on a second. Now it's done. Don't worry about that anymore, mercifully. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Problem. Okay. So we learned that. That's gross. Weird. Is this possible? one step closer to that sweet, sweet Jersey divisional, it appears, maybe. Yeah, one left, it appears. Uno más. Wild. Uh-oh. Hearts? That's something's wrong. Are there not? Is there not duty faces in here that you can? No, there's no poopy faces. Are they gonna do this? Hey, you can't do it. So I said, I can do it myself. Look at that lunatickery. That's what it is. Pure madness. What it boils down to. Chrome update. Nationals. Excellent sauce. We're getting close. I think Chrome update might go tonight. Possibly. Lee, how you doing today? Looks like divisional number 1 is full. Lee, where are you? I mean, you still in the Chicago area, or are you working your way northward? Is it north or is it west? Getting ready to open a Leaf football random division jersey piece of business. Currently. So that's what's up right now. Where is it? Okay, where do I want to put this? Let's just put it on my random ads. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just put it on the random page. I mean, it doesn't. Let's not complicate this terribly. Sorry. Put this here. There we go. December 6th in South. Okay. Okay. It started. It's actually getting like mildly cool here, if that's even to be believed. The one thing I do miss about like the mini helmets, I think, is the one they used to put like stats about people. I don't think they do that really anymore. Hey, everybody. Sorry, the tree sap is getting to me. Everybody sees with you. Welcome. We're going to be doing a 2023 Leaf autographed jersey. Oh, did it? I didn't. Yeah. I didn't notice. Well, Bailey, how you doing today? All right, so coming over in this direction. All right, we gotta roll some dice. Do some. Oh, I wonder if the random thing is fixed or not. Ay. Let's find out. Is it? Nope. Ay. Come on. Let's see if it. No, it's just ain't gonna do it. Okay. We will have to do it old school. Or new schoolish, I guess, really. 6 times is how we'll roll it. I'll leave like this for right now. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so that's what that looks like. And all right, let's hope for the best here. Can't really get. I mean, I gotta cut it over here. You gotta look at this other camera up here to get a decent look at it first, but I mean, yeah, we'll get it all sorted out. Who could it be? The odds are basically no one knows. I feel like this is kind of niche a little bit, perhaps. But I don't know for sure. I mean, it's the Steelers. We'll go. I'll tell you that right now. It is the Steelers, which would be AFC Norte, which would be going to Lee. And it is one Kenny Pickett. That's Steelers, right? I think so. Troy Polamalu. No, they used to have a little sticker with stuff, accomplishments. I don't know what you're gonna get for that, but I believe this means that there's other things there. Could be. AFC North, right? I'm not losing my mind, right? Kenny Pickett is Steelers, yes. I will get that right out to you. Shall we see what his accomplishments are? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I get confused sometimes. All right, I think. Get this right out to you. Let's see what the stats are for him. He career is thrown for 4,400 yards. So there's that. The Steelers Depot says Greg Cosell sees good building block game for Kenny Pickett. So there's that. We'd like to have seen something better, but all right. So let's. Got a bunch more in there. I mean, there's another 4 divisionals, and then I got another 4 boxes after that. They're just unaccounted for, like, you know, it could be who knows what level of exciting stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think most people would trade for a Terry Bradshaw. I mean, I think that's probably fair. I would guess. Hang on one second. Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, there's got to be at least. Well, I mean, yeah, who knows? Hey. Alright, something has happened here. Let's see what. Black. Willie's the Braves. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Platinum Anniversary. The Giants. A solid choice. And then one in Division number 2. Excellent sauce. Moving smoothly. I just want to see, like, you know, I don't know, like a Tom Brady Buccaneers jersey that gets accidentally lost, you know, in the mail. Would be upsetting if it did, but you know, could very well happen. Platinum Anniversary, the Tigers. Did I screw that up? I take out the wrong one. 16. Andrew, I saw your text, but I was in the middle of this, so I have not looked at it. I'm looking at it now. God dang. That is in fact a bold move. Apparently the Brewers and Jackson Chourio, 8-year, $80 million deal. Poof. Holy buckets. That is an impressive. I mean, he's 19 years old, man. 19 years old. That's just insanity. That is bonkers. I mean, there's a lot of I mean, is it pressure once you sign, like once it's guaranteed? Like I feel like a non-guaranteed contract might be more pressure. You know, like if you know, like if you play terribly, you're not gonna get it. But I mean, if you get that, if it's guaranteed $80 million, like I mean, but at the same time, I mean, to be a top tier athlete, you have to have something like wrong, and not to say wrong, but something wrong in your brain, like that forces you to, want to compete at such a level. I imagine nobody becomes a pro baseball player by half-assing anything. That'd be me. Like, you're giving me $80 million. I mean, I'm gonna go to McDonald's, get me a couple of Filet-O-Fishes, and 2 large fries, and some of that good Coke. Yeah, I mean at 19, that's even more bonkers. That's even more bonkers. I wonder how long. I mean, how long before they? I mean, when is? I was gonna say he hadn't played yet, right? I mean, hadn't played like majors yet, but that's. I mean, he would beat Luis Robert's $50 million contract with 0 years of MLB service. Bonker sauce. I mean, I'm not a professional. Not a professional talent scouter. So, I mean, they got it. I mean, it doesn't make it to sign the deal without a bunch of people signing off on that, going like, we need to lock him up for a little bit. Good for him, man. I have to give him. I'm trying to think. Do I have a? I probably don't have a Churio card anywhere. I thought I had one at one point, but then I might have sold it. I swear I thought I had one at one point. Like maybe a. I bet I sold it. Probably for pennies. I got too many stacks of cards. You know what I mean? Let me see if I can tell. What are you talking about? Anybody been having problems with the eBay? Like they keep asking me to update my taxpayer ID number, but I have it. It's not. Yeah, FEIN. I don't. I am thoroughly confused. I'm gonna have to call eBay, aren't I? That's not nobody wants that. I'm thoroughly confused. Yeah, no, I guess really, $80 million in the grand scheme of baseball over, you know, over 8 years or whatever is not that crazy. Huh. I'm not seeing a. I'm not seeing the Churio anywhere this year. Don't know. Very weird. So now I got some card that I don't that supposedly exists somewhere. But where exactly? I don't know. Haven't done anything with that. It's heard. It is enjoyable. I mean, now long term. I mean, I don't think I could Rey Mysterio that thing. Live a life around it. But it is, in fact, highly enjoyable to wear. I gotta. I mean, I don't have to find. I know exactly where mine is. It just is not. It's just not here. I have some funny pictures of the kid with it on because she loves that mess. I forgot about this, and I guess I should do something with it. Now, I mean, mine I bought from some second rate, place for for $30, $20, probably maybe $25 with shipping. Oh, it's live already, so that's I'm gonna redeem it. I do not have what I need. I'm getting in trouble. I wonder. Did we try? That works. Unexpected, but works. Worked well. $6. I mean, that's. I need to go to Mexico. I mean, how's your? How's your Spanish? Is it any good? Or do you, I mean, are you just rock like the Google Translate and okay. Well, I mean that's. I mean, well. I guess I don't know. Like, for some reason, whenever I have to use like Google Translate for Spanish in Miami, like it seems to work like pretty decent. When I was in Japan, like the Google Translate for Japanese always left like some very like weird stares at me, and I never. It's not like I tried to say like good sir, what would you recommend out of this fine menu assortment of treats and delicious things? No, I was like, what's your favorite? Kind of a something, and we're like, people are like, what? Calling somebody else over to look at it. I'm like, oh. I want some of those tacos. I want some of those tacos, and I want a. Now I want a legitimate mask from some legitimate Mexican place. This is gonna drive me insane now. Yeah, this is just all trash. Well, I mean, I don't want to get like, like particularly deep politically here, but I'm imagining that you were not particularly sad about Henry Kissinger's death with your travels to the the well, what is that considered, like Pacific Asia? I mean Cambodia and whatnot. I didn't know he was still alive, to be honest. I just assumed he was dead. I mean, as you should. I mean, there's there. I'd hope that they're on TV shows for a reason. Not just because a Mexican influencer paid Netflix to highlight their taco truck. I feel like you're looking for the Keith Lee of Mexico City. I can see where they would not be happy with that, ZT. I can see where they would not be, less than thrilled with that. I mean, it's still just, I don't know. Nobel Peace Prize? Seriously? I don't know. Again, I mean, no point. I mean, no one cares, frankly. But various history nerds and whatnot. But it's just, this is madness. I mean, I did. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Hang on. Let me. I'm out of curiosity. He was born in 1923. Oh, he's hella older than I thought. Than I thought he was. Okay. I still, it's just, I don't know. It's like it's a weirdness though of like American education, that there is a very, 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 very good chance that my daughter will never know, like, will never know the name Henry Kissinger. Like, it just never come up in public school academia. It's weird and wild. No, not a chance. Not a chance. It's, I mean, like having, I mean, like, yeah, my kid's only 5. I mean, she's in kindergarten, but for some reason, like, I've been, like, I seem to, like, fall into, like, the rabbit hole of public education more so now than I did before. And just, like, what they teach and don't teach I mean, it's special. It's special. I don't really want to talk about it now, but I might send you an article, ZT, just of something that like as a state, Florida has decided they want to do. I don't want to trigger anybody, so I'm not going to talk about it now. But you might find. I mean, as you'll. I mean, as historian teacher or whatever, you'll find it interesting, or might. Let me see. There it is. Ah, turd. Okay, I sent you. I mean, it's just. I mean, it's just a random article on this one thing that we have decided to do. Yeah, I mean, U.S. history is like all over the place. I would love, actually. I mean, I would love to see like what your syllabus looks like for a U.S. history course. Because I mean, obviously, I mean, I'm not stupid. I mean, I know, history gets rewritten by those who are, victorious or whatnot, or those that are, teaching their own country. I get that. I'm not oblivious to that. But like, what another country would how they would like characterize, you know, U.S. history, I mean, would be interesting to me. Okay. It's odd that you like that like education of all things can be like politicized. But it is. You know what I gotta try and find is a doctor that'll give me like I figured out like Wegovy or something. I'm in need of some of that business. Ooh, a rare bit of action from Andrew. Interesting. Yeah, I'm down with it. I like it. Yeah, I mean I've opened 2 boxes so far. I mean I technically have 4 boxes unaccounted for that can that can just be. I mean if you just want one, just a personal, you can have a personal. But it's hit a Kenny Pickett in one, which is to be determined. That's one you're gonna probably want to just like slide under your bed, and when you finally go dusting under there 2 years from now, you find, hey, what's this? And like, hey, how'd he do? Kind of deal. And an Earl Campbell. The Campbell is good. It's a Hall of Fame running back, so that's a solid bit of interestingness. But there's got to be some other goodness in there somewhere. It's taking everything I can not to jump in on it myself. Again, I have autographed jerseys at my house, but I'm not doing anything with them. They're just sitting folded up in a box in a closet. So why I want one, why I want another one, I don't know. Makes no sense. Well, ZT, it's and the kind of like the kind of interesting thing. I don't know if this is where like this. That's only the state of Florida. Like other states don't do it differently. Like I don't know if you're like countrywide, or if it's regional, like how you break stuff down, but that's like just our state. I know, Andrew, but it's who knows? What if it's? I don't even know. It's got to be somebody good, or just I don't know. Yes. Okay. Yes. My knowledge of Australian, uh, like regionality, I guess, is lacking deeply. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I'll blow your mind. Um, I went somewhere today that I had that I'd never been. Now, people have gotten me stuff from this place like twice, but I had personally never been to this establishment. Went through the drive-through because the child wanted something. Again, probably gonna be mildly surprising. Starbucks. I've never been to a Starbucks before. I'm almost positive. Someone, I know I've been brought drinks from there, like I think twice, but I never actually ordered at a been to a Starbucks and said I will take this, that, and the other thing. It was a wild experience, and I'm not laughed at, but giggled too. because the kid was like the kid. I picked up the kid from school, and she's like, I am hungry and I am thirsty. Can we go to Starbucks? I was like, what? I was like, what do you want at Starbucks? An iced coffee and a cake pop. I was like, I mean, okay, I guess. And I text the wife and say, hey, she wants to go there. Do you want something? And she's like, yes, I want this. And I was like, she started rattling off some mess. I'm like, no, just text me. I can't remember that. So I get there and I order the iced coffee. The guy says something to me. He's like, do you want this? Like, he says, I don't even know what he said. I just said yes with the iced coffee. Because all she wanted was cream, no sugar, which I knew she wasn't going to end up drinking. But whatever, you don't question her. The cake pop, and then like some chestnut praline something. I didn't know. I mean, that I said, he's like, anything, you want anything else? I said, chestnut praline cream. I said, does that make sense to you? And he laughed a little bit. He's like, yeah, it does. I'm like, okay. If it does, good. I'll take one of those then. Well, I mean, I said Jesus. I didn't. I mean, I skipped the cardboard part. I just said, what's it for? I said Jesus. Whatever. I mean, the wife said it was like drinking a hot milkshake, and the kid didn't like hers because it wasn't sweet, shockingly. But she murdered the cake pop. So I guess there's that. And now I can go anytime I want to, because now to not look like a complete dumbass. I mean, even though I am a complete dumbass, in the line, because the line it took forever in the drive-thru. I Google searched to make sure that I was even saying the right thing as far as the sizes go, because I know they don't have like small, medium, large. It's like other words. And I didn't want to be, that guy that's like, give me a medium, when that's not what they call it. So I Google searched. I was like, okay, give me the grande, my good man, because I'm a connoisseur of Starbucks. So give me that grande iced coffee with whatever pump you said. Yeah, give me that one. Whatever, yeah, syrup, sure, whatever. I'll take that one. I mean, if you say so. I looked for what was medium. That's what Google told me, Jade, and that's what I took. Because there's like a tall. I mean, more than she should. I mean, I'd say probably every 3 weeks, maybe. She'll ask for some. I mean, it's definitely not like once a week or anything like that, but like maybe excuse me. I don't know, once a month she'll get or if mommy gets an iced coffee from McDonald's, she'll take a sip or something, but it's not stunting her growth for sure. Because I cannot tell you how many people have said, like, what? How old is she? I know, she's 5. Like, what? As big as she is? I'm like, what do you mean do? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how big they're supposed to be. I don't know. I mean, I still don't like it. I mean, a McDonald's vanilla iced coffee I can tolerate, because it's 57 grams of sugar in it, basically, and I will take the caffeine boost when I can get it. Okay, I mean, if I make my way to Seattle, I will go to the first Starbucks and I'll say, can I get an Americano? Can I get a small Americano, please? Asking for that. I just don't. I mean, it just tastes bad. It's, I mean, if there was, I don't, the one, I do not mind like this little, like the cafecitos that the Cubans drink, because that's a shot, and that's like, I mean, that's liquid cocaine. I mean, if you drink enough of it, so that I'm okay with. But just sipping on a giant hot drink of bitter blackness when it's 90 degrees outside, nah, pass, hard pass. If you say so. I'm just, it's just, that's just a word that I heard one time, Jade. I just I didn't know there was water in it. I just assumed that it was just plain coffee. See, I mean, if I want what boils down to more like a little coffee with my milk, basically, kind of a deal. Like the wife doesn't put sugar in hers anymore, just for the calorie restriction, which to me is just, I mean, just why? It's just disgusting. But I don't. I just don't like it. I never really, never had. You know, I mean, just rather have a monster kind of situation. But to each his own. You know, it's fine. It's just weird that the kid drinks it. It's just weird. So Jade, how you been this last little bit? Steam Milk. Yeah, I did. I watched a video of I don't know what his, Steve Irwin's kid. I cannot remember his name. Whatever. Like, he's grown. He's a grown ass man now. But he, like, in the video was like saying like, oh, this is the first time I'm ever having coffee. And I mean this is like recent. Like, I mean, again, grown. And he was at the machine, like, steaming the milk, and it was splashing everywhere. I mean, it clearly did not look like he knew what he was doing. And I thought for sure, I'm like, this is a bunch of load of doo-doo. Like, there's no way. But then when he tasted it, the look on his face said, yes, that is in fact the first time that you have had that disgusting mess. I believed it. So he's either a very good actor. I was like, yeah, it's a wake up call when you're like, wow, people drink this. I just, it's still, it's a bit of just like magic to me that someone decided that they could take these beans, burn them, crush them up, run water through them, and then drink them. Like, I mean, how many different different things do you go through to get to that? It's human ingenuity. Hats off to you, man. See that, like, I was thinking, like, sitting in the line at Starbucks, saying like, there's no way I could do that job. Like, I could not remember enough of this. Even what little bit the wife was telling me, she's like, half pump of this, half pump of that. I'm like, I'm not gonna remember. I'm not gonna be able to remember that. I'm just gonna give somebody something and just hope that they don't know any better, basically. Because I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, they got blenders, and I mean, I almost ordered like a frozen lemonade for myself, but I didn't want to complicate things. I was just like, this is not. Because what if they ask me, well, do you want some other flavor in it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, there's not a ton of Starbucks in Miami. Like, this limited. And the one that I went to was like 2:30 in the afternoon. You know, so not like some peak time for coffee. And I waited in the drive-thru for 20 minutes. There, I mean, and when I pulled up, it was full of people inside. So I mean, it is popular. I mean, yeah, that's. I mean, well, they're in Targets here. I assume they're like it's everywhere else, but they're in Targets here. And now, like Target, bless their hearts, has done like where you can pick up, like you can like order online. You drive up to a little thing. You punch like what space you're in on the on the app, and then somebody brings your stuff out to you. I mean, whatever. So the wife like tells me like she's go pick up, go to Target and pick this up for me. I'm like, all right. So I go to pick up when I punch the thing in. It asks me basically like, would you like a coffee would you like a coffee with your order? I'm like, I mean, I don't, but that's pretty impressive. That's pretty awesome. Like I can go to pick up and just say like, yeah, bring me a caramel macchiato, whatever type of situation. Oh, I hate a line. I mean, that's if I mean, yeah. It's I don't know. What is this? I don't know. Yeah, well, I mean, we had the Keurig machine is broken currently, so I mean, so I'm gonna have to buy like a new coffee machine for here, I guess. That was something else too. I didn't even pay for it. I went. I like the wife texted me like a Q, like not a QR code, but just like a barcode. And when the guy like he's like it's gonna be however much money. I showed him the thing. He scanned. And he's like okay. But the wife pissed because she was supposed to get half off a drink today for whatever reason. Didn't get it, so she's gonna email corporate and get pissy about it. Now I would imagine. I mean, just get as much as people love their coffee. That mornings in Vegas are probably like people desperate wanting, needing, even not even wanting, needing. And yeah, just some dude and his hot lady, walking up to the front. That's out. Yeah, that probably pissed me off too. I mean, I'd pimp walk it even all the way up there. I mean, I don't even drink coffee. I mean, really, but if I had the ability to skip lines at a Vegas casino Starbucks, I just go get water. Let's go over there and get water. I did have something one time that I liked because I do like tea. I do like tea. There was something called like a London Fog. That was basically like milk, but tea steeped in milk. I mean, I imagine like the Brits do something like that. I don't know. That was fairly tasty. That and some kind of lemonade. I think is the only thing I've ever had from Starbucks. I was panicked a little bit at the drive-through because whatever the wife wanted was not on the menu, and I'm like, oh God, the guy's gonna tell me, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about. And then then I would have to like just randomly pick something and go, you know. Hang on, someone sent me something about Starbucks and Las Vegas. How many Starbucks are on the Las Vegas Strip? The Las Vegas Strip boasts the highest number of Starbucks stores located along a 4-mile stretch. That can't be accurate. There are approximately 50 Starbucks stores on the Las Vegas Strip. 50? Goodness gracious, that's a lot. And speaking of coffee, I saw something today. It's a little bit old, probably. I mean, may or may not have heard about it, but it's coffee related. When the NBA was in the bubble, like last year, 2 years ago, something. Apparently, like the coffee in the bubble was bad. So Jimmy Butler from the Heat brought himself in a like espresso machine, like a whole setup, and was selling coffee out of his hotel, out of I guess like his hotel room or whatever, for like $20 a cup. Like because apparently the players were also given like a $1,000 a day stipend for nothing. So he was hustling people for like $20 a cup of nice coffee and doing well with it. And one of the Heat trainers started like brought his own machine in and was selling it for like the lesser, or for the staff, I guess, sort of, for like $5 a cup. But this is what I've heard. Oh. I'm a little bit worried that might happen to someone I know, Jade. I don't know. It's still questions. All right, one quick second. suppose I should at least. What a filler would look like for, let's say, TopScript update. Looks like probably the cheapest. It's still. I'm at 59.8 spots to do 2022 Chrome update. Full case, full hobby case. I feel like I probably open. I mean, I know I've opened it because it's on number 3, but I for the life of me cannot remember doing it before. Lead down for one. If I can get a little bit closer, I will take it out of the store. For now, I'll let it hang out. So. Let's see this. They will stop harassing me on this. People done. That is still not delivered. 3 hours this man has had this basket and it's still not delivered. Oh, my goodness. Missed it. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's why. Motherless goat. No wonder. No wonder. Alright, 7 more 2022 Chrome updates. Should be exciting, as it is both update and it is Chrome. Yeah, I love both of those things. Jersey's still to be fun with. Wait. Jay, did you get a text from me? Because it says not delivered. Huh. That's weird. Must have, maybe it sent twice. Not sure. Weird. No. It's not sending. Okay, yeah, it's weird. It just popped up as like not sent. Or not delivered. I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking to get find some doctor that will prescribe me like Wegovy or Ozempic or something along those lines. I feel like the insurance would want to pay for it just because of the health problems that I'm going to have later on if I don't lose a whole bunch of weight. But like the endocrinologist, my wife's endocrinologist prescribed it for her, and the insurance denied it. They were like, and then like, and why I don't exactly know, but just like the insurance. I asked Costco, like, oh, I mean, if like if the insurance doesn't cover it, how much is it? And it's like between $1,000 and $1,300 a month. And I'm trying to do the math. Like, do I eat $1,300 worth of garbage a month? Like, I mean, would the math like work out that way? I'm not sure. It's a real question. Yeah, insurance doesn't want to pay for it, and it sounds like it's like even like a little bit hard to get. Like even if you do get it prescribed. I mean, I'm not, we'll have to see. I mean, my doctor was not willing to throw medication at me for my weight loss. He said yet, but I'll next time I see him, we'll have that discussion again. I imagine. No, I guess I should fix this. I will look into that, Andrew. Yeah, we got like she got like some notice in the mails, like saying that you could request a review or something. But I mean, frankly, there were a lot of it was a lot of words, and a lot of things had to be filled out. So it didn't make like a ton of sense to bother with it. So I mean, I'll see, because I mean, I don't know. I mean, we could just, exercise and eat right, but how's that been working out for like the last, I don't know, 25 years? Because they even have like some kind of, like a coupon of some sort that you can use, but whether that's I mean, my like A1C was like is mildly is just like this much over what it should be. Yes, 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 yes. I don't know. Maybe I'll fill the thing out and just sneak some of hers or something. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't want to waste your time, but I mean, I'll take all. I mean, anything you might be able to offer. I gotta find that paper. I should just fill the paper out for the thing and. Am I not working? No, I'm showing. I'm showing mine. Seven. More is how I said it with the exaggeration. Okay. Yeah. What happened to the days of what was that stuff? It would almost kill you. Can't remember now. Dude, I mean, Joxy will be taking 0. Excellent. Joxy, how you doing today? It's been a little while since I've seen you. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm doing all right. I mean, no real complaints. I suppose. Trying to figure out how to, skirt, um, eating right and being healthy to lose weight. I mean, right now is what I'm about. I mean, December is not that tough for me because we like the store, like, I mean, the wife does gift baskets, like it's already started, like that, like she's got some like rather large corporate orders. So like yesterday I was here till 10 because it's like during the day it's a little bit hard to like get into a basket making groove because there's people coming in and and people picking up and just random amounts of shita going on. So like I get once everybody leaves I can settle in, put my my Audible book on and just disappear into making world. And I don't eat that much. I mean, I guess maybe I do, like maybe like when I eat is terrible kind of deal. That is possible. Did a random division of a autographed football jersey. Did that. Kenny Pickett. Well, we opened two of them technically. One was a personal because I have four loose boxes that are just for whatever, and then like five divisionals. So one Earl Campbell was the first one that I opened. It was a personal, and then the divisional was a Kenny Pickett. You know, I mean, maybe not like the most ideal. Hold on, they finally delivered that mess. Jesus, Pete. Hold on. Sorry, let me answer this for the wife, or she'll get pissed. Dude, that guy picked that basket up at 5:45 and delivered it to the beach at 9:10. All right, let me answer this. No, it's like this company we use called 90 Minute Courier. We've used them for a decade probably. It's like it's a small business. Like, I mean, they basically just hire like randos off the street to deliver stuff. So you kind of get like a crapshoot on what you're gonna. Well, yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, they say 90 minute, but I mean, literally, I mean, hang on. They picked it up at 5:45 and delivered at 8:37. So that's whatever. I mean, they because we've used them for so long, like we have, like I mean, they're cheap. Okay, maybe I just say this in a different way. They're cheap relative to many other courier sites. So, the only problem is like you get like you like it's a dice roll who you get, because like we know all of the drivers at this point that they have. There's like 4 of them that are awesome. They if they show up, you're like, yeah, this thing's gonna get taken care of and nicely. There's 2 of them that are just pieces of garbage. One of them is like, how would I best describe him? He reminds me of Fred Sanford a little bit from Sanford and Sons, because his car is full of trash. Like, I mean, like the last time he picked up, he had a broken microwave in his front seat. I'm assuming it was broken, because why else would you have a microwave in your front seat? So, I mean, he gets the job done, but you never feel good about him doing it, because he smells bad, and he's just, you're just like, is his car gonna make it there or not? Because he doesn't have air conditioning, and we have chocolate, and it's hot outside, so windows are always down. And then there's another guy that one time like picked up a basket, and something happened. Like, the people said they were going to be there, they weren't there. He had to bring it back to us. When he brought it back to us, the plastic was ripped off the thing, and we were like, "What happened here?" And he's like, "Well, it was torn when I got it." I'm like, "Bro, we gave that to you. Like, I know that it wasn't torn when you got it." Like, "Well, it tore when I was, when I just in the car. I didn't, you got to do a better." They told us, like, you got to do a better job of, like, making it, getting it good, so it doesn't rip. Like, maybe you could use like more plastic or something. I was like, wow. Like, should I just like just diamond cut this MF like right now, or should I do it later? And then we picked up today. Like he checked. He looked around the basket and was like, okay, making sure that it wasn't like busted before he took it. But you can't you can't like call them and say like, hey, don't send these two guys. Like it just doesn't work like that. So kind of is what it is. Now we had like UPS had was running like a DoorDash type thing last year called Roadie. Now like because like we have like a UPS account, they offered us like 20 something percent off of the deliveries. That was money, but that, I mean, again, it was just like randos. It's hard because I mean, like I don't think that. I mean, I told the wife, she was like kind of upset at the guy, like looking over the basket to make sure that it wasn't busted before, like before he took it. And I'm like, baby, he's delivering stuff for like a sketchy courier company. Like his life is not going well right now. Let's just let it go. Like he's struggling. Because then I mean, for what they're charging us, they can't be paying him enough to drive the hell to the beach. And them be making money too. Like I'm just like, just accept that he's in a shit situation, and just if it gets there, I mean, as long as it gets there, that's all that matters. But it is what it is. I mean, for Christmas we really should hire somebody, but it's hard to find somebody to hire too. I mean, it does. Hang on, let me see what this is. Again, there. I mean, there is money in salvage. You know, I mean, there just is. There is money in salvage, so I don't know what to say. No, Lee was here earlier. He was here earlier. I'm looking at I mean, I don't know if the wife broke it or just like her coffee machine. She is not working currently. You missed, Joxy, an extensive discussion on Starbucks and me going to one for the first time. Nope, I didn't. I didn't send it. I didn't. I did not send it, so that's why you did not get it. I mean, yeah. Mo ran on my part. Yes. Did I see it today? Yeah, I saw it today. I was like, I did not mail that. Like, no, did not. Yeah, it's the a Keurig. I don't know. Someone said like Target has them on sale. Amazon has them basically for the same price. I don't. I just do. I would. I mean, They basically all look the same, and I don't understand what the difference is in them. So who knows? Well, no, I mean, I screwed up. I had another one too that I set off to the side to ship and didn't. Yeah, see, that's the only like the only thing that I don't like. I thought about like running vinegar or something through it, but you gotta have like a pod in it to make the machine go. So like I don't know how to make the machine run without the pod in it to run just like a vinegar solution through it. I don't know. And I mean, I don't really want to like sit and look at it. Like I don't since I don't use it, I'm not that concerned about it. So I mean, I'll have to check into it. Michael Schroeder, how you doing? How's your Thanksgiving? I'll look at it tonight maybe and decide. Well, excellent. I mean, weather should have been pretty okay for you. I mean, probably, hopefully better than New York. Yeah, I mean, I mean, again, they look all essentially the same, except for like maybe slightly bigger or smaller. But I don't. I mean, there's one like there's I mean there's one that's just like a single serve, which is the one that's here is like for $50. Oh, parent teacher conferences. I don't. That's I can do without those. Ugh, that's got to be a tough one. I feel like I mean parents like now. I mean, I feel like I mean, are they only like insane people or sane people? Well, I mean, I had that running. Lee was in for one on the Chrome update. I mean, we don't mean we're not quite there, but that was the filler that is currently running for the Chrome update. Yep, that I can kind of see that. Like the one that we have, you have to take the cup, you open it up, you pour it in. It's a little bit questionable even like how much water goes in. Then the cup goes in, the whole thing gets clamps down, you push a button, but it works half the time. Like right, I guess, even before like before it was like getting sketchy now. So, and I have the faintest idea how old it is. So I mean the thing may be just at the end of its life cycle because they don't make things to last anymore. 6 more does Chrome update. A coffee maker, Michael Schroeder. There's the what we have a like a Keurig machine here that doesn't really work anymore. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so this is your choice. I like the mug. I mean, I was even. I mean, even some just like the single serve deals have like a, have the water thing in it. Now, everything's a limited time deal. It's all limited time. But the water reservoir does sound good. 100. No, I mean, no, see, again, since I don't use it, I'm not inclined to bother with it. But this, it's not gonna fit. Turd. Hold on. How do you share? Whatever. There's another one that holds like that's like $50, and even that I don't really want to spend the money on. But you know, the wife claims that it's it keeps her money, stops her from buying from Starbucks or whatever. I don't know. Oh, that one. I'm gonna try and run some vinegar through this one and see if it fixes up. But I mean, the wife likes her coffee, so I don't understand the difference. Like really, like what the. I mean, if most of them are like single serve deals, like like why is there what's the difference? Don't know, but I'll see. What? Okay, I mean, what is the iced coffee setting? I mean, how is that different? Does it just make it like a lot stronger so when you do it on the ice it like balances out? Because I didn't. I mean, if it spit out ice, then I'd be all about that. Hot tea. I love tea, but I want my tea very cold. Okay, yeah, I mean, I know nothing about it. I've tried a couple of times to drink the coffee and just doesn't sit with me. McDonald's vanilla iced coffee, again, I can tolerate because there's 50 some grams of sugar in it, and anything with that much sugar tastes good. Hell, we had a commercial espresso machine at one point when she was on the beach because people would come in because she like a dumbass was selling espresso for nothing. But we got rid of that thing. Oh, they sell a maintenance kit like that has like cartridges to clean it. I wonder if that might be an option. Huh. Maybe I do that. Oreo iced cappuccino. Interesting. I mean, again, iced coffee it has to be iced. I can't do hot. And I mean, it's got to be sweet. And then, I mean, and I know this is just like terrible for me. I might as well just be popping caffeine pills. Huh, maybe I should try this thing. Well, I'm not sure what happened. I mean, that's why I got to look. I mean, I'm going to take a glance at it tonight, maybe, and see if there's just like like some build up on the inside. It's probably never been cleaned. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably never been cleaned. So and there might be like one of those like reusable pod things here that I could just pop in to make it run water. I don't know. I don't know. A lot depends on how much I give a rat's ass later on. That well, there. I mean, there's like this. I mean, this whole like care kit that they sell for like mineral buildup and water filtering of some kind. I don't know. like some, yeah, I don't know. Again, the flavor to me is bad. So I mean, how you can, you know, have a better flavor, I don't know. So, but we'll see, man. I mean, because I mean, the descaling, like the 3-month cleaning kit is only $15. So I can throw $50 at a brand new one, or $15 at a potential fix. Who knows? I don't know. Don't know. Hard to say. Hang on. Give me one quick second. Let me do something fast. Yeah. I mean, I can always get the screwdriver set out and start taking it completely apart. Is that? Zoom in on me again. Yeah, it did. No need to see me that close. Pumpkin spice Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, if you say so. I mean, I've been, I hate to say, been chugging down Coke Zeros like a mad person. But I know the fake sugar's not good for me either. All right, 6 more. Fill the Chrome update and numero 3. I mean, it's the third one, I guess. That is nice, Michael Schroeder. We had what boils down to a terrible time. Well, I mean, it is always a fight with the tree. See, I um, hate getting a tree. Hate it. Um, it's always it's always a fight. The wife wants one that is giant, like that's the fattest thing that you've ever seen, and like I used to go with her like to Lowe's and Home Depot, and she'd like, how about that one? I cut it all off, bring it out, stamp it down to drop the limbs, and she'd be like, man, let me look at that other one, and then an hour later, I am covered in sap. I'm sweating. I'm angry. And the past couple of years, I've just said, nah, I ain't gonna do it. It's on you. Like, you find one, I'll put it up. And I do the lights. Now, the lights, my job. Lights are my job. And I take pride in it. And I do what I believe is an excellent job with it. Yeah, I can show you one. I'll show you one of my lights. And like, I mean, and you know, just the way it is anymore. Like the trees are getting smaller, they're getting thinner, and by the time they hit Florida, like all of the best ones have been taken out. So I mean, so it's just it's worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And then like, you know, the Lowe's wanted like $170 a tree, like for a 9-foot tree. You know, Home Depot wanted like 130 or 140 or something. Like it's just, and it's getting like prohibitively expensive to even get one. But on Black Friday, she went to this grocery store called Publix that we have here, and like Publix, there's one by her house that's enormous. It's a giant Publix, and they had trees out. And well, she called them. That she's like, they're like, yeah, we got trees today. So she goes, she looks, she's like, I found a tree I like. You know, come here. And since it's like it's right by the house, I go. Well, we still got to look at them. I did not want to be part of it. Well, I'll tell you what. Last year, she tipped a guy at Home Depot, and gave him her phone number to have him call her when new trees came in. That's how serious she is about this mess. So she went, and she found one that she liked. I, of course, am not happy to be there because I'm just, you know, I'm a hateful piece of garbage, frankly. As I'm there holding this tree, I hear this older man, I'm gonna 70 probably, out of nowhere, going, "This is the 10th tree we've looked at. Pick one." I mean, I glance over. I'm like, that's me, and you know, if I'm alive in 20 years, yelling at this, you know, yelling at an old lady. And I'm like, yeah. Mm-hmm. Then one of her friends shows up who is like even more particular about trees. And she's looking at one, and Jenny is just up her butthole saying like, that's a beautiful tree, you gotta take it. That's a beautiful tree, you gotta take it. The lady is like this far from a full-blown panic attack because she just can't handle it. Like, just either way. So whatever, we threw that bad boy up on the up on my car, and I drove that thing home, and I put it up and put the lights on it. Hang on, I'll show you the lighted version. I mean, we have a version with well, I don't think I took one with the she's still decorating because she's got 200 containers of ornaments, I guess. But this is the tree with the lights on it. 2,350 lights is how many lights are on that thing. The cats just like to lay under it. They don't climb it. They're not like they're not kittens anymore. I mean, if you leave like some ornaments like low, like we'll find them like on the ground when we come home at night. But they don't like climb it or anything. But it's bigger in person than it is in because it's 9 feet tall. It's a big tree. Every time I walk by, I'm like, that is a big effing tree. But I have a power. Well, it's not. I mean, it's sort of like a power bar, basically. That's round and has 6. Hang on, is there 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 like plugs in it? Because you can't run that many lights on a single strand. It'll just blow out fuses. So I do 3 strands. Plug it into the power bar is like stuck basically in the back of the tree about halfway up, and then do 3 more strands together and plug that into another one. 3 more strands and plug that in together. We have a like a star, but the star I'm gonna have to do like a basically another extension cord to get it to plug in, because it's not going to plug into what's left over there. Yeah, see, we happen to have like just an obscenely high ceiling, like our living room is like a vaulted. So I mean, we could put a 20-foot tree in it, and it wouldn't be a problem. Oh, see, I do not play with the lights. I love the tree when it's done. When it's done, I love it. I will, if I'm home alone, I will plug the thing in, leave all the other lights off, and just look at the joy of it. But getting it, F that noise. F it, 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 F it. Well, thank you, ZT. I mean, it's I mean, again, the lights I take seriously. I take very, very seriously. There's a way, I mean, you can, I do it, I don't just circle it, I go by branch. So, like, I look at a branch, I take lights, I go lights down the branch, and then go to the next one, and down the branch. Now, it's gonna, but then, I gotta be the one to put water in it. Am I happy about that? No, I don't like doing that. I don't like it at all. But yeah, no, the light, you can't just like circle a tree. You gotta go into it and back out, and into it and back out, and into it and back out, all the way up. That's how you get like the real depth of light. There's some crackhead old lady that my wife sent me on Instagram that said to do it vertically. That makes no sense. You're better off. ZT, be glad. Be glad, because it only creates havoc. If you're gonna put like 1,000 lights on your tree, maybe you could go vertically. I know. I don't know where this. I don't know where this lady. It's. And oddly enough, I think it's like an older Jewish lady that she follows on Instagram. She called herself like Bubby or something. But she says to do it like vertically, which I'm like, no. It's crackhead talk. Well, no, the ballroom we have. Our what do you call it? Our flocked trees. We put the flocked ones, the ones that are spray painted with white to make it look like snow. Those go in the ballroom. That one actually, is in the master bathroom. It just, when you're taking a dump and you want to look at a pretty light, you got that for you. It's a great night light for the kid. When she, if she's got to go potty, like, you don't have to turn any lights on because it's already there. Yeah, broken man, even Andrew, broken man, but please. No, that's her dad. Oh, this is wild too. It's not completely wild, but like her mom has like the worst time like picking presents for people. She frets and frets and frets over it. Well, this year she said she decided that for her husband and her son, she was gonna buy the miniature chainsaws. Like, you can buy them, they're like 6-inch chainsaws. Why? I don't know. No, I don't ask these questions. Not paid to ask these questions. So I ordered. I go Black Friday. I find like all. I mean, I didn't even want to be involved in. I said, I'm not doing anything. She's got a phone and an Amazon account. She can do it herself. Who's comparing chainsaws on Black Friday? I am. So I order two of them. They come to the house, whatever. I hide them, whatever. So we gotta have you gotta have three people to put a tree up. Two of us to carry it in. One person to hold it upright while somebody's laying on the floor tightening the screws on the holder, and another person saying turn it this way, that way. Well, you got to cut the bottom of it off. So I asked her dad. I'm like, do you have a saw, like an electric saw we can use to cut it off, so I don't have to use like a handsaw? What does he pull out of his truck? A miniature chainsaw that his partner bought like 3 weeks ago. And I'm like, wow, that's wild. So I spent a good hour of my life picking out a chainsaw, and he's already got one. But then the butler does spritz it with water, at least. So there's that. That's a big tree. All right, where are we? Yeah, I am rambling like a crazy person. I think I'm just happy to be sitting down. 6 more to do Chrome update. I mean, after that, I mean, at least one more person should be like, yeah. I'll take one for that. For just for pity, if nothing else. Let's see what else has happened here today. Nothing. What else? I mean, there's gotta be something else. No. That's that's where I'm at. Out of curiosity. No. Wow. That's impressive. Um, who knows? I mean, I could have wildly mispriced this thing. Who knows? I mean, I don't know. Possible. I have a curious. I mean, I don't know. It's something just like I don't like assign value to stuff, so like to cards so much. Well, it's done already, ZT. I mean, I'm not, Although, I mean, I don't. I think I was gone, but I remember one time, this other place that I worked at, ZT, like somebody had grossly mispriced some stuff and went in and like basically was like emailing people saying like, hey, I'm sorry, but like I mispriced that, so I'm gonna have to like refund you and like reprice it. I'm like, ugh. I can't. I don't. It did not go over well. It did not go over well. Let's let's say that. No, they did not. They did not. I mean, I the only time like I jacked something up like that was I mean, oh no, it wasn't me. I mean, I didn't do it. This was a place that I used to work, but it was not me. Because I mean, I've done. I mean, I'm not like obscenely done it, but I've certainly screwed some up, much like the probably the Rangers here. But I mean, whatever. I did it and listed it, and then it's over then. Yeah, eBay like I follow I read Reddit too much, and every day on the baseball Reddit there's like some story of like somebody buying a car. Like I mean lately it's been like Otani, like the Hall of not Hall of Fame, the like MVP buyback stuff. The